So I think most people are still analyzing Tesla like it's mainly a car company with some chaotic side quests. And that is starting to look completely outdated. I'm going to tell you why. If you zoom out and look at what Tesla is doing in Texas right now, the company starts to look a lot less like an automaker and more like a full stack automation company that wants to control the hardware, the labor model, and even the landscape around where that future gets built. Now, Tesla's own investor materials say its Optimus Gen 3 is the first version designed for mass production, with production planned before the end of 2026, with an eventual target of 1 million robots a year. Now, that alone should make you stop for a second, because companies do not talk like that unless they are trying to move from concept into industrial scale. And then you layer on the Austin piece. Business Insider reported that Tesla planned to begin Optimus training work at Giga Texas in early 2026, using the factory itself as a place to collect training data from real workers doing real physical tasks. Now, that means that Austin is not just where Tesla builds things. It is becoming a place where Tesla teaches machines how human labor works in the first place. And if that sounds abstract, it gets concrete fast, because Reuters then reported that Tesla and SpaceX plan to build advanced chip factories in Austin with one set of chips specifically intended for Tesla vehicles and Optimus humanoid robots. So now you do not just have a robot story. You have a chips plus robots plus factory training story all clustering in the same city here. That is the part that people are missing. And Tesla is not just trying to sell you products here. It is trying to own more of the stack that makes autonomous physical work possible, from the semiconductor side to the training side to the deployment side. And when you look at Giga Texas through that lens, the site starts to feel less like a giant factory and more like a prototype for a different economic model. The ecological paradise language that they are pushing actually matters here too. Tesla's recent Austin area filings and local reporting have kept alive this giant riverfront eco park vision that they have, with trails and wetlands and wildlife corridors and public amenities for the area around Giga Texas. And at the same time, Tesla used Texas's ETJ release process after SB 2038 to move property out of Austin's extraterritorial jurisdiction, which changes the oversight structure around its development. And I am not saying that that proves that the ecological park is fake. I am saying that it shows Tesla is doing two things at once. First, it is building a harder industrial machine and wrapping it in softer civic language. And that is why I think Tesla is misunderstood. People keep debating the cars and the stock and the drama and the things Elon says, and him saying something unhinged on the internet. And meanwhile, the company is building a future in Texas where robots can be trained in the factory, powered by chips made nearby and introduced into a place that is already physically reorganizing itself around Tesla's presence. And even Tesla's own annual report now describes Optimus as a general purpose autonomous humanoid robot in development, which is corporate language for we want this to become a platform, not a novelty. And that does not mean Tesla automatically wins. There are real reasons to be skeptical. I mean, Reuters noted that Musk gave no completion timeline for the Terafab chip project, and Tesla has a long history of very ambitious manufacturing promises. But skepticism is exactly why this matters, because when a company consistently over-promises, you should stop judging it only by its press moments and start judging it by the architecture of its ambitions. And Tesla's ambitions in Texas are not small. They point in one direction. Tesla wants to be the company that helps automate movement, automate parts of labor, and increasingly control the compute layer that powers both. So no, I do not think the right question anymore is whether Tesla is still a car company or not. I think the better question is what happens to a city when one company starts using it as a proving ground for the next version of physical AI. Because if Austin is where Tesla is training robots, building chip capacity, and expanding the footprint of Giga Texas at the same time, then this city is not just hosting a factory. It is hosting a live experiment in what automated labor could look like at scale. It is not just building cars in Texas. It is trying to build the operating system for a much bigger future. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm Member Haley. I help tech professionals relocate to Austin, Texas. Don't forget to subscribe. I post new videos like this every single week. Can't wait to see you in Austin.